I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left, no reason, no conscience, no understanding, even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and another 7 tried to keep him locked up, because what I realized, what was hidden behind that boy's eyes, was purely and simply evil. Hey YouTubers and YouTuberettes and horror fans, this is ConorArmCEO here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another trailer reaction. And it is the second trailer of the 2018's Halloween, which I like to call Halloween H40 because it's 40 years in the making, back in 1978, and now it's 2018. And after I react to this new trailer, I would like you all to listen to my prediction of the film, and it's been playing in my head for a while, and I've been waiting for an opportunity like this because I was actually going to do a blog about it, but this appeared a couple of hours ago and I am glad this opportunity came to my eyes, landed literally on my lap. So let us sit back and relax and enjoy the new trailer of the 2018's Halloween H40. So here we go. No, that was very casual. Okay, and that person obviously didn't see a total stranger in a mask.
40 years ago, on Halloween night, Michael Myers murdered 3 people.
After that horrific night, he was sent back to the institution in captivity.
He's going for his first kill. Oh, unbelievable. Oh my god, that's a reenactment of Halloween 2.
I have prayed every night that he would escape.
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
So I can kill him. The bus crashed.
Michael Myers escaped. He returned to Haddonfield, his home.
I need to protect my family. You have no security system, Karen.
Holy shit, she is packing.
It's real.
Oh, there's the teeth.
There's a reason we're supposed to be afraid of this night.
I've been preparing for this for a long time.
Holy crap, so she has?
To be on the street tonight. Go home! Get out of here! Get inside! Michael! He's here.
Is that Ben Dreamer?
He is a killer, but he will be killed tonight.
Oh!
Happy Halloween, Michael.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Did you not see what I bloody saw? She took on Michael Myers and freaking decked him into the cellar. Oh, and that scene where both his hands went through the door and she got her by the face. And when she said she was prepared for 40 years, shit, she was packing. Her doors were barricaded with barricade fences, and she had a stash of shotguns that you can knock down an animal with, like, because with those shotguns it'll spread all over the place, because with the shells inside are like metal balls. As soon as the bullets impact out of the chamber, it's everywhere. And is that Sheriff Ben Tramer? And are those two together? Because, as you heard 40 years ago, I'd rather go out with Ben Tramer. I want you to call Ben Tramer and say that you were kidding. I am not going to the dance. And if that is Ben Tramer, we'll actually get to see him get killed by Michael Myers. And the start of that trailer, where he walks into a kitchen with a girl with her hair done with those wee cylinder things that I've seen a lot of people get done in hairdresser salons. And a slice of ham and a knife on the chopping board. That was a reenactment from Halloween 2, where he breaks in, covered in blood, nicks the knife, and gives the old lady a complete shit scare after he leaves when he finds blood all over the meat when he was making her husband a sandwich. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Watch the second one and you'll see. And obviously, instead of going for all babysitters, he's attacking everybody in a house. He even attacked the girl who was making the sandwich. He attacked her with a hammer. And then he snuck into that woman's house. She closed the shutters and then she was done. And online, when it came to the 2018 Michael Myers, I keep seeing figures of Michael Myers and a disfigured head. And then, as I saw in the trailer, that's what it was. And I am seriously looking forward to this film. And even her own daughter is skeptical about it and says that she needs help. But after seeing that scene that she took on Michael Myers once again, and this time he wasn't hanging upside down. And he wasn't pinned to a tree and a van. And he didn't get his head chopped off. And he didn't get run over by a car, and he didn't get stabbed multiple times and pushed off a banister that bashed through a table. She took him on and knocked him down to the cellar where he can just gun him down right then and there. Now, before I go completely overexcited and forget what I'm about to do, here is my prediction of the film. Now, I keep saying to myself, how did this happen? After he was shot for the first time in the hallway where his fist was revealed when he was shot by the late Dr. Sam Loomis. And then for the fifth time, 5 shots to the chest, went through the balcony of the master bedroom, lying down dead in the front yard of the house. And then late Dr. Samuel Loomis walks over to the balcony window and his body is gone. And then suddenly, 40 years later, he's back in Smith Grove, an insane asylum, guarded by multiple guards and attack dogs. How did he get there? And here's why. Here's my prediction. After he was stabbed in the neck by a knitting needle, and then stabbed in the eye by a rewired clothes hanger, which of course they were made back in those days, stabbed in the eye, and as you can see closely, you can see the dent. And if you look at the Halloween posters, you can see that he has a lazy eye, which of course it's not this eye, it's that eye. As you see closely to the picture, you'll see his eye right there completely open, and this one completely lazy. The clothes hanger did that to his eye, and you can see in the mask, you'll see the 40-year-old knit needle stab wound, and you will see the rotted dry blood on it as well. And then stabbed in the heart after he was poked in the eye by the clothes hanger, and then that's when Laurie Strode stabbed him square in the heart. But he got up and tried to kill Laurie Strode. And also, why did he have to kill Laurie Strode? She was one of the good ones. She wasn't the one that was getting drunk and sleeping with her boyfriend or going to somebody's random house. She was the victim of it all, and that's why she was the virgin of that horror movie. She survived. And also, the 60-year-old Scream Queen legend, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis herself. Now, after he was gunned down, he had no idea what was going on. He got shot for the first time. And with some strange, his way of version of a miracle, he gets up and he walks away, but he has no idea what's going on. He feels he's never been shot before. He's literally lost, and he has no idea where to go, so he thought in his own way, he's going to go home. He's going to go to his old house where he murdered his sister, outside where he met his mum and dad, and finds a bloody knife in his hand. And then when the camera zoomed back, he thought, Halloween was over, time for me to go home. But no idea what's going on. And then that's when the Haddonfield police gets Michael Myers, sends him back to the insane asylum, completely comatose, 40 years of doing nothing. 40 years of doing nothing. What is the mystery of that? But there's your mystery right there. He was gunned down, no idea felt like he went back in time. He went back to his younger self and thought, oh, Halloween's over. Maybe it's time for me to go home. But then, when that idiot and his assistant came into that place, wanted to speak to Michael and showed him his 40-year-old mask that he stole from a hardware store, that was the trigger. When he was revealed to that mask, it all hit back. 40 years later, he finds himself back in the insane asylum and realizing what happened. In his mind, he's thinking, what's happened? He didn't finish what he started after he was gunned down by Dr. Samuel Loomis. As soon as he saw the mask, it triggered everything. It's time for him to wake up and finish when he started and get his hands on the babysitter that got away. And who in the right mind wanted to do a transfer? Michael Myers needs to stay there, but no, they had to transfer him in the bus, and that was his window. That was his strike. That was his open window. And then he caused a bus accident, all the mental cases that they escaped, and especially when the man showed him that mask, the guards, complete silent, because they can't freak out or anything. But the inmates, the dogs, they know exactly what he did. He triggered the shape. He triggered the boogeyman to finish what he started 40 years ago. But not only he was going back to Haddonfield to finish what he started, but also breaking into a gas station, steal a man's overalls and get his hands on the doctor that had his mask so he can be properly attired for his homecoming back to finish what he started. The 40-year anniversary of taking on the babysitter that got away. But the surprise and the joke is on him, because once he shows up on Haddonfield to finish what he started, the babysitter that got away has a 40-year-old vengeance to get his hands on the man who killed 4 of his best friends, Linda, Annie and Paul. She's been preparing herself for 40 years with weapons and mannequins that you can see bullet holes from that reminds her of him. He's in for a treat, but also probably in his own mind he's been preparing himself, but he has no idea how to escape. And maybe in everybody's own mind it explains all the Halloween movies. He's been trapped in alternate realities. Set on fire by Dr. Samuel Loomis, ends up in a coma, going after a niece he never met, and going after his niece's son that he's never met, and of course being controlled by Sam Hain, by a cult, and also coming back in 20 years in the making to make it look like those other movies didn't happen. Gets his head chopped off by Jamie Lee Curtis, and then in another alternate universe, he finally gets his hands on Laurie, and then obviously the rebooted universe. But then as soon as the mask was revealed, the trigger woke him up and thinking, I've been stuck here for 40 years. I need to get out of here. I need to finish what I started. And now, in October, the movie is where his plan comes to action. And especially to Laurie Strode, 40 years of preparing, of getting her hands on Michael Myers after what he did to her. 40 years of misery, 40 years of nightmares, and 40 years of not knowing what Linda, Annie and Paul would be doing. Because after all, Jamie Lee Curtis, or should I say Laurie Strode, has a daughter and a granddaughter. And obviously this is the first film of 40 years into the making. Her first film was the 1978's Halloween, her first movie gig. And then 40 years later, she's back on it once again, but this time she's back with a vengeance. So that's my prediction of the film. And probably, are we going to be seeing the last of Michael Myers or Laurie Strode? Or probably at the end of the film, they're both going to die. They're both going to kill each other, but at least at some point, she's probably going to die happy. But other than that, I would like to hear everybody else's predictions, so please feel free to put it on the comments below, and be sure to subscribe if you just saw this channel, and like away on this video if you liked it. And I hope you all enjoy the trailer too, and I hope you all enjoy the 2018's Halloween theme song. When you get near to the end, you'll hear how up to date it is. And because I am looking forward to this movie coming out in this October, I have taken upon myself to order the classic 1978 Michael Myers overalls, and especially the 40-year-old 2018 Michael Myers mask. And as soon as they all come together, I'm going to take some pics for my October cosplay project, and then I'm going straight down to the opening night of Halloween as Michael Myers to do some memorable pics with obviously Nick Castle holding the mask going like this, and also having the Michael Myers mask on top of his head, drinking a can of Dr. Pepper. That part I'm looking forward to. And also I will be taking pictures and posting it up on Instagram, and also you'll ConorArm Cosplay, that's my Instagram page, and obviously I will be showing it off on I'm not even having it yet. I don't even have it yet. I will video it on YouTube and post it along with my other things that I got for my 30th birthday, because I just want to get all of it together and then just show it off and see what I got and what I spoiled myself with, and a couple of incidents that I would probably tell along the way. But anyway, to the YouTubers and YouTuberettes, I hope you enjoyed the reaction video, and I hope you enjoy the trailer, and I hope you enjoy the music, and I hope you enjoy everything else that's going to be coming our way this October. So until then, YouTubers and YouTuberettes, I'm ConorArmCEO. Thank you, and over and out.